You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast
with Stevie Wilson.
Hey, we're back with Hayden Black, and this is Stevie for the LA Story, and we're still outside this wonderful Italian restaurant.
Pinocchio's.
Pinocchio's.
That's the name of this
Really?
big white thing behind us, yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
It's a really great place, and it has great food. Anyways, back to Goodnight, Burbank, and you're writing all these scripts. You normally don't write 20 scripts.
I've never written 20 of anything in a row, let alone Goodnight Burbank. It's, I was doing the math a little earlier. It's well over, when all finished and done, it's well over 100 pages.
Wow.
And well over, all combined. So I'm just, one of the first things I do is I sit down and just, map out storylines and where things are going. And,
right.
And, some storylines go from this episode to that episode, others start in the middle and go to another one, and they dovetail there and back. I just wanted a richer kind of viewing experience
Sure.
for the audience, to be able to pay off, enjoying like a whole bunch of stuff as opposed to just, and you can actually enjoy one at a time.
Oh yeah,
as well, because we do reference what's going on. It's. I tried to make it so that there's the tiniest amount of exposition, if you can call it that, in each episode required to fill in the new viewer or the casual viewer what's going on without them going, oh. So you can just kind of dip in and out, but I wanted to make it like a much more fulfilling experience. The series,
which to me is kind of cool because this way, your people will be more addicted to it.
We hope, and then hopefully they'll go back and watch the first.
Because this is a pretty outrageous series.
Yes, and with these 20, it's definitely getting more outrageous. It's definitely it's taking on a slightly more absurd tone for these 20. Yes, outrageous is definitely one of the ways to describe it.
Where do you pull out this? It's not easy to do this, sit down and write 20 scripts and over 100 pages. Where do you get these ideas?
I really hate saying this, but when I go to bed at night, my little dog Salford, he'll come over and he'll just like whisper in my ear. And because the thing is, I don't want this going to his head because he whispers a lot of crap too that doesn't make it. But when he has some good ideas, I got to listen to him.
This is a cute dog too, which actually happens to like me, so maybe you never know.
Well, you can also see him. Little Salford is my Yorkshire Terrier who appears as he plays the role of Federline in the Abigail's Teen Diaries series.
Oh,
he's
okay.
under contract to Evil Global.
Oh, okay.
We pay him in bones.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's good.
He likes it.
I'm sure. So let's segue into Abigail.
Abigail's Teen Diary. Well, with the big news for Abigail right now is we just launched a couple weeks ago this big social networking application.
It is huge.
Huge. We did it with Real-Time Matrix, based in San Francisco, and basically you've got it's a widget, an application. Whatever the kids are calling it this minute, that you can put on your Facebook page, your MySpace page, so on and so forth.
There's quizzes and ringtones.
Polls, videos, ringtones, unique greetings you can send to one another, and at the heart of it is this little kind of chat room thing that if one person has this on Facebook and another person has it on MySpace, they can actually talk in real time.
Wow.
Using this little application.
Wow.
Without having to go
back and forth.
Yeah.
And sending emails.
Yeah, exactly. So we're very excited about that, so we launched that, like I said, just a few weeks ago. And we're going to be adding Bebo to the mix very soon.
I know Bebo.
So if you're on Bebo, you can also talk to people on Facebook and MySpace and vice versa.
I like that. So that'll be fun. So and Bebo's pretty funny. So tell us about when you went to meet the Bebo people.
I did a panel for Bebo months ago, and I showed up in a suit.
Because he's a guy, Abigail's a girl.
Yeah,
so.
Abigail. I play Abigail. She's a 13-year-old girl, and I play Abigail. She has this fictional genetic condition that makes her look like this, poor girl. And hardly anybody, I think like one guy recognized me when I showed up.
Which is hilarious.
Which was
so funny.
I was very flattered. I'm like, good. I don't normally walk around looking like this.
Well, you don't have the teen bra and all that.
No.
So.
But we're expanding Abigail's reach. Also, we're starting to do celebrity interviews in character. So kind of Ali G-esque, only we're not trying to make fun of our guests. What we are definitely trying to have fun and be a little cheeky. So we interviewed, we did Carolyn Lawrence, who plays Sandy Cheeks, is it, on SpongeBob SquarePants?
Okay.
And we did Kato Kalin.
Whoa.
Ago, and Kato was absolutely just a great sport and a great guy, and very, very funny, and threw himself into it. I said, is there anything you don't want us to ask? And he pretty much, we were allowed to ask anything. So that was fun, asking questions about OJ and all that, from Abigail's 13-year-old, very naive, skewered perspective.
Yeah,
I'm so hoping to do more of those and get more celebrities involved.
Okay, people, so if you're a celebrity or you know somebody who's a celebrity or semi-celebrity or even A, B, C, D, whatever the level is, and you want participation, you need to contact Hayden through Facebook or just go through Evil Global Corporation.
The main website is evilglobal.com, and you can always email me at goodnightburbank@yahoo.com.
Yeah. So how did you come up with the Evil Global Corporation?
How did I come up with Evil Global? I was going to come up with a name for a production company, and for years, with my last name being Black, I thought, I'll call it Black Humor. That's it. But it's so obvious, and it's so lazy, and it's just such a bad pun. And I later found out, completely coincidentally, that Lewis Black had already done it. So we can blame him for being lazy and going for the obvious pun. So I just sat there and came up with, started generating ideas of really, really daft company names.
And that's what a lot of people think corporations are anyway.
Well, it ties in perfectly. The second choice, which we didn't go with, was Dummy Mafia Front Incorporated.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.